Hello and welcome. This is Gigi and this is a weekly tarot reading for Scorpio sign. Hi Scorpio, how are you? This is a general reading. Just keep this in mind. I also recommend you go ahead and watch your other sign placement. They may resonate with you as well. Aside from that, welcome all my new subscribers, you guys. Thank you for being here. And if you are returning, you know I love you. So let's start your reading, Scorp, and see what the message is. This is a timeless reading. And just so you know, before recording, I always shuffle because I kind of feel sometimes it can be disturbing, okay, to hear the cards shuffle, especially if you have your earphone and the noise on the table, okay? So I always shuffle prior to recording and I meditate. And now we'll start your reading, Scorp. Eight of Cups is in the reverse. The Fool is in the reverse. The Hanging Man. The Chariot. The Emperor. The Lovers. Ooh, what is happening, Scorp? Okay, so Eight of Cups in the reverse next to the Fool. Okay, so Scorpio, you know, now you are in another phase of your life, okay? So it's important that you embark in this energy. With this Eight of Cups is having an issue in releasing something, okay? Something that could be heavy, all right? You know, it could be people's, you know, place, okay, to leave something, to move to the new beginning, because there's a new beginning waiting for you, okay? We have card 0 here. This is the Fool. It talks about the beginning of a new journey. Maybe it's in your career. Maybe it's your family life, your domestic life, your business, health-wise. Maybe you're going to be thriving, okay? But Scorpio, you know, you have to understand that, you know, also you have to leave things behind, you know, in order to really enjoy all the gift that is about to come in your life. With the Eight of Cups, everybody knows it's hard for Scorpio to forgive or to move on. Scorpio is such a fixed sign. It's a fixed energy, okay? So it takes time for Scorpio to really be able to progress and, you know, okay, sorry about that. It's lunchtime in my house. All right. And Scorpio takes some time to progress. That could be also a trigger, maybe a signal to not progress. That's not the word I'm looking for. Mostly to move on. Okay. Okay. Without necessarily destroying everything. Okay. Because sometimes, you know, the renewal goes through such a destruction, and maybe that is why, could be for some, that, you know, you could have some issues in moving on here with the Fool also in this reverse position, okay? Because you're still, for some reason, you feel you have to destroy something. Maybe that's not the right term, okay, I should say, but maybe there's something within you. There's a volcano where you're not satisfied. You still feel that you've been wronged or something. It could be true, okay? But it says here, it says with this wild card, it says, Spirit says, I'm going to give you a new beginning. And this is truly what you want, because you have learned something. And now this rebirth is going to be you rising like a phoenix, right? You're going to become this eagle, all right? And so that, I feel like it's time now. And the Hanging Man in this position, it's a Pisces. Pisces is about, it's the 12th sign, the last sign. It's a cycle, right? And sometimes it could remain, it could stay stagnant. There's something about this energy that talks about stagnant, and that comes with a lack of knowing what's ahead, or fear sometimes, or anticipation, okay? Because I think that the second part of, once you end this, I feel some of, and we all know Scorpio goes through turmoil, but there's a long-term turmoil, especially with Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is your ancient ruler. It's in Capricorn, ending, almost ending its long cycle, okay, since 2008 in your sign, Scorpio, where you had to really bring everything out for everybody to see, all right, and be at your most shiny, and at the same time be at your most vulnerable. You had to do that, and you don't like that. Okay, Scorp don't like people to know their business. They don't want people to think sick, they're vulnerable, they're sad, they're miserable. They don't like that. So it's hard. It was hard for some of my Scorpio to hide or not to get as much attention. Maybe some of your secrets came out and there's something that really makes you feel somehow vulnerable. But the Hanging Man here talks about, all right, being able to see things, get a new perspective, an understanding, and that's really what wisdom is. And it comes with experience. Scorpio has a lot of experience, all right, because you go through different cycle of life, okay? So here the Hanging Man in this position, it's about, you looking at things differently, gaining a different perception or perspective. Those are the two words I wanted to say, okay? So you're getting a new vision, now maybe a new understanding. It's time now, Scorpio, all right? With this Eight of Cups, I have the Chariot, and I have the Emperor, and I have the Lovers. Let's take a moment, Scorp, to see this, all right? So some of you, I see someone who's really very connected with you right now, all right? I'm not sure. It's the Emperor. The Emperor is higher than the Kings, all right? There's 4 Kings in a tarot deck, which represent, yes, it represent a masculine energy, and they manifest different things. But there's only one Emperor, and here you get your Emperor. You have your Emperor here. He's coming, all right, with the Chariot. All right, I don't know, maybe it's someone coming from overseas, something about someone car here. All right, the Chariot is about victory. All right, someone feel that someone's definitely have an eye on you here with the Lovers here. Someone feel profoundly connected to you. You see now, Scorp, now that you have been vulnerable, or that you have allowed other people to see a different side of yourself, look, what is happening now is that people are pulling you out of this darkness because they understand the strength that you possess. They see, they know now you can't hide anymore. All right, it is visible because Pluto is in Capricorn. Capricorn is the highest sign of the zodiac belt, is where everybody sees. It's number 10, is the 10th sign, right? So it's broad daylight. So even if you're in the dark right now, you have to know that people that are in a broad daylight, they see you, they're able to understand what's happening with you. Well, I don't know what's happening with you, but I mean, like, the Scorpio, the thing is, Scorpio can linger sometimes in the dark, and it doesn't mean that they're in the dark. They may just feel comfortable there. They just don't want to bother with others, or, they may have their reason that may not have nothing to do with some trauma. Sometimes it does, but for some others it doesn't. They just don't want to have the light on them, maybe because they are extra magnetic, and sometimes it's annoying for some people. You could be just, you don't want to attract attention. You don't want people to just draw attention towards you, okay? And it has nothing to do with them being vulnerable. It's just a trait of their character, okay? But with this energy here, what I see with the Lovers, the Emperor, and the Chariot is love is coming for someone, all right? The Emperor, okay, let me tell you what it represents for those that are learning tarot here. He represents authority. He represents power. He represents government. He represents strength. He represents endurance. He represents father figure. He represents grandfather. All right. He represents a higher level of wisdom that is not attached to the material world or status, based on anything other than the power that was granted to him, okay, due to his own experience. All right, so there's only one Emperor, and so you get the Emperor here with the Lovers. I feel like there's a karmic relationship coming your way for some of my Scorpio. It's gonna change your life, all right, because I feel like you're dealing with someone here who knows you, okay, and then you cannot really hide or just, push someone away because of whatever reason, because I feel like that person here, that emperor, he knows everything about you already. Okay? And he's coming with the chariot here, or maybe he's already there. Okay, but I see something like the chariot is like an energy of victory, having like being victorious after a journey, or successfully completing something with success. All right, so and it does represent status. So there could be, maybe there's someone, maybe there's a promotion at work. Okay, maybe finally the boss is gonna notice you, your experience, now that you've been working diligently, is now speaking for yourself. Okay, now you're getting noticed. But the lovers, I mean, come on, it says love ours. So there is a karmic, I mean, I have to be careful with karmic, because I tell you guys, karmic doesn't stay long. Okay, it doesn't last. Okay, but there's definitely here with the lovers, I feel like there's someone who wants to have a discussion with you. All right, so it's not going to lead to, maybe, I'm not sure what's going to lead. Okay, but there's certainly talks and discussion, uh honesty. All right, someone really wants to connect. It's for real. Okay, let me look into the lovers here and see what any other messages I'm receiving here from Spirit. Looking at the lovers for Scorpio here. Okay. Okay, I feel also that I don't know, but he has a nice body. I feel like someone who's like very physically attractive. Like I'm seeing like a very sexy man. Okay, Seven of Wands is in a reverse. Two of Pentacles in a reverse. Okay, so Scorp, Two of Pentacles in a reverse, like it's not the time to juggle things now. Like, if I understand that maybe you want to focus into your career, but if love come knocking, is that, or if you now get pregnant, okay, and now even now you had your your kids, but now you get pregnant for some reason, like there's something here that timing with the Seven of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, okay, may not be in your control. Okay, you're gonna get something, there's something coming. Okay, but there's something where, like, I feel like, it could literally have you drop on your knee. Okay, but just because I feel that you won't be able to control, and the control here, that's who has the control. All right, and you with the Two of Pentacles being able to juggle this and that on your own and being great at it. And Seven of Wands is about defeating all obstacles and enemies. All right, those two are in a reverse right now. All right, next to the lovers. All right, but I see someone else here. Maybe there's someone energy so powerful that it comes in and heal everything. Okay, but I do feel like there's a sense of of release of control. Let's look into the Emperor here and see what we could get. Oh, the Death card and the Six of Swords. Oh my God, someone is coming back, Scorp. The Death card, I don't know, that like the Emperor comes and bring a huge transformation in your life. All right, like it's gonna be big. The Six of Swords is in a reverse. It's someone's coming back. All right, do you know an emperor? Have you known of an emperor? All right, someone is coming back, and he's coming back like someone is coming back victorious. All right, now feeling 100% confident. So we have the Death card next to the Emperor. And let's not forget, the Death card in the tarot deck is Scorpio sign. Okay, it's a major arcana, and it represents Scorpio. It represents you. So you're coming just right beside this Emperor. Ooh, Scorpio, someone has a huge flashlight on you. They see everything. I don't know how you feel about that, Scorp. This Emperor, because he has that power. He sees everything. He sees everything. I'm not sure exactly what he's looking for, but he sees everything right now. Let's look into the Chariot. 10 of Wands in a reverse. The Strength card in a reverse. Ooh, what is this about? Scorpio, there's a release of burden. Okay, in the past, if you have been weak or sick, it talks about the Strength card in a reverse. Something that has to do with maybe a past job, work, 10 of Wands that you left, that ended in the past. Maybe it's connected to that. The Strength card is very powerful Leo energy, but it's in a reverse next to the Chariot. All right. So I feel like someone's going to take some burden away from you here. With the Strength card in a reverse, I'm not too sure, because in a reverse, it talks about low stamina. It talks about being in a very hostile environment. Maybe someone's going to end that for you, or someone put an end for that for you. But let me end this. I don't want to make this too long for you, Scorp. Please comment this video. Let me know how this resonate with you, okay? Are you an observant? Are you, is this resonate with you? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Like and share the video. And until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.